Video number 3 of the Rosmer Johnsu video battleathon inspired by Gary Vaynerchuk. Today's topic is about work-life balance. Why is it so hard? Have you ever asked yourself what work-life balance actually means? Like, the definition of balance is everything equal and everything a little bit of everything. But if you've noticed in your life ain't really like that. It's just kind of a lot of the things of one thing and then a little bit of, other stuff. For some people, it's a lot of stuff that they hate to do and a little bit of stuff of what they like to do. And for the others, it's the opposite. It's a whole bunch of stuff that they like to do and a little bit of stuff that they don't like to do. But when you think about how life is so, changing daily, minute by minute, second by second, that things are always going out of balance. How is it that you can create a balanced life if things are always changing? What I came to realize about having a balanced life is the only time your life feels imbalanced is when someone or yourself disagrees with what's happening in life. Example, say a father with a young child is working all the time, and when he's at work, he works many hours, he's out there doing it, and you kind of have to remind him to, hey, you got a family at home, and then he's like, oh yeah, I gotta go home, right? Or the wife calls and says, hey, work day, come home, right? But if he was allowed to work all the time, he would. So really, if you think about it, the imbalance occurs from somebody else saying to you and forcing you to do, I guess, what you kind of don't want to do. Like, it's hard for someone to admit that their work is more important than their family and that they enjoy being at work, for men. Or, for women to say, like some women who have kind of been stay-at-home mom for a long time, and then they feel guilty about finally working, but they enjoy being out of the house and being in the real world because they don't want to admit that they're, they enjoy working more than being at home with the kids, even though society says, you should value family and everything else, right? So kind of what I'm saying is balance is impossible, but the imbalance occurs when you disagree, with what you're doing and you're forced to do something for other people or for other people's reasons. So how do you actually maintain this balance is, how would I say, simplest ways is do what you want to do for as long as you want to do it, and then you'll have a balanced life. That's the only way, right? Because otherwise, you're going to be torturing yourself and forcing yourself to do a lot of things that you actually don't want to do. And a lot of people ask me, could I sell real estate 24 hours a day? Yeah, I could sell real estate 24 hours a day because I actually quite enjoy doing that. Or going to eat restaurants, I could do that all the time, right? And I'd be okay with that, right? But then the waistline would expand, and then my pants would be a little tight. Then, I'd have to reevaluate my eating habits. Or, now all of a sudden I have no friends because I'm always working. Or nobody talks to me or calls me out anymore because I'm always working, right? So there's always that things will change and you'll readjust, but people chasing this balance and striving for this balance, it's a bullshit chase. Balance is impossible. And the only time it's actually possible is when you tell yourself, I'm just going to do whatever I want to do for as long as I want to do it. And the imbalance comes from yourself disagreeing with yourself. So stop disagreeing with yourself. Is it that easy? Not really, but I'm just saying that's the solution, right? You want balance? Stop disagreeing with yourself because of others. And then you will have a balanced life. So find balance now.